G'day, Amy. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm really good. Yeah, keeping well. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while, so you've been keeping well.
I have, although at
Yeah,
home now, as you can see by my background, so I'm not
yeah,
talking to you from the office today as I normally would. This is from my home base instead.
yeah. It looks like it's sunny day there, is it, in SA?
It's not too bad today. We had some hot
Yeah.
weather on the weekend. It's just nice autumn days now.
Yeah, it's a lovely day in Sydney here. That's a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, it's like I can see your Sydney background. I'm sure you're there.
Yeah, so interesting times, right? I just wanted to check in and say hello and finding out
Sorry,
how you doing.
sounds just breaking up a little bit there.
Yeah, sorry about
That's
that.
better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, I think maybe it's the distance between me and the laptop. Yeah, so how you been doing? Is this transition from face to face to online? I guess everybody's talking about and the pressure on accounting educators. Yeah, how you been coping?
I've personally been coping okay as a lecturer with it, but I think that's because I already teach online as well. So I've sort of been in that lucky position, I guess, where I teach my topics both for an online delivery and the face-to-face delivery. So in
Mm,
transitioning to online, it just means my internal students have moved on over to the same online kind of methodology I've been using. I
mm,
think for educators who don't currently teach online, it's had a much bigger impact because all of a
mm,
sudden, along with being stressed out in these turbulent times, they've had to suddenly learn a whole new skill set as well, as far as using these kinds of video conferencing platforms, learning how to do pre-recording and uploading of lecture videos and things like that. Whereas
mm,
personally, I've been very grateful to have already built up that skill base over the last
mm,
couple of years with online teaching. So it's been
mm,
that easier transition. But I really
mm.
do miss seeing my students face to face. That's probably been my
Yeah.
biggest thing so far.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss face to face with people as well. So hopefully that's why we're doing this, right? So I can,
That's right. Zoom's
talk to
getting
a few
work out these
people.
days.
Yeah, yeah. So Amy, I know it's been very challenging for educators. How are the students doing? How are they coping?
Well, I mean, this is clearly a stressful time for them, so no question about that. I mean,
Mm,
if you think about the situation, of course, they've got the mental stress about what's happening in the world right now, as we all do. So there's that. Then they've signed up, of course, for face-to-face education. That's what they're expecting. That's how they've decided they've learned best. That's why they've picked that
mm,
over online. But yet now suddenly they've been pushed to the online mode with no choice around that.
mm,
And I don't think
mm,
there's anything wrong with online learning. I think online classes are great as well. But the point is, they haven't had that choice. It's been a
mm,
forced decision rather than an active choice. And
mm,
then looking at what's happening with jobs as well. I mean, let's be realistic here. A lot of our students work. They work
mm,
casual jobs, they work part time jobs to help support themselves in their studies. And right
mm,
now, either they're losing those jobs and suddenly stressed out financially, or
mm,
they're actually working increased hours because they're worried they're going to lose their job soon. So right now they're having to prioritize work over study because they think that's going to disappear, and it very well may in the next week or two. So I'm
mm,
seeing a lot of stress from the students, and I understand that right now. It's definitely tough times for them to be going through and trying to
mm,
balance all those things together. It's a hard time to
mm,
actually concentrate on your studies.
mm, mm. Yeah. So, do you have a couple of tips for others who for in terms of, I guess, supporting in that scenario? Encouraging, and yeah, it'd be really good to hear.
I think trying to maintain connection is the most important thing right now. You
Mm,
have to, it's a shame actually this term social distancing, because really that's about physical distancing. But in terms of being social, we still want to be social, right? Like this, we still want to be making connections with other people just from a safe distance or the other side of the computer screen. So for me, trying to maintain that connection has been a really big thing. So with our online studies, we still have live tutorial classes, which are like this with video conferencing. So I think
mm,
that's useful because instead of you just disappearing as a name on a page, students can still see, oh, hey, this is my lecturer. They're a person, they've got a voice, they've got a face. This is a real person. So then if I
mm,
am having trouble, if I did just lose my job yesterday and I'm stressing out about a deadline, hey, I can actually email this person, I can contact them, I can work out what to do. So trying
mm,
to still keep some of that connection there, I think, has been really useful. I think this is also a time to be as responsive as possible. I'm normally pretty quick on answering my emails, but I'm trying to do it even more so now. I technically work part-time, but I'll do email 7 days a week. I'll spread some of those hours out across the week, because if you've got students at home feeling like they're not connected right now, then if they send an email off to this person that they've only got to meet maybe once or twice in person, and they get a response, you know, very quickly, I think that can help maintain that sense of connection, as opposed to just seeing it as disappearing off into a, you know, a void.
And making them feel they are supported. That's kind of what you're saying.
And I think it's important to put some of that through, like when I make topic announcements, I don't want to go into a massive heavy spiel all about, you know, COVID-19 every time I make an announcement, but it's always just worth adding that little bit of extra comment, you know, like, I understand these are challenging times right now. If you're having trouble, feel free to reach out to me sooner rather than later so we can put something in place. I mean, I've had a couple of students do that, where they've actually emailed and said, look, here's all the circumstances I'm facing right now. What can we do about X assignment or X problem I'm having? And I'm like, let's work out options. And I'm normally a big fan of trying to work out options in any circumstances when someone's having trouble. And right now, I think it's more important than ever to be flexible. You know, is that arbitrary deadline really the number one most important thing right now? Or is having, you know, the student get through to the other side of this the most important thing? So I think maintaining a little flexibility now more than ever has been very important.
And just being pragmatic about that. Amy, so how are you keeping calm and collected, apart from your glass of water? And for me, it's the green tea here.
Yes, I've got water on hand. Although it's not usually the water that I drink a lot of, it's more the coffee, I must admit. But working from home is a little dangerous in its proximity to both the kettle and the pantry. So I will confess I've baked about 4 butterscotch puddings this week because I'm stuck at home with all the ingredients for it.
I can smell it from here.
That's right. So I think a little bit of self-care is important at this time. That applies to both students and to lecturers, applies to everyone right now. So just some of those basics, like good eating, does that include pudding? And taking care of yourself can help. I've been trying to make a bigger effort these last couple of weeks with some of the things, like just going to bed on time and trying to get up at a regular time. Because when you're at home, it can be easier to just stay up with the laptop, do a little more work, and midnight creeps by before you know it. So just trying to keep some of my normal routines and rituals is helping me stay calm, stay on track. And ironically, having work to focus on, I think it really helps, because you can focus on, let's get my impairment lecture notes sorted out for this week, as opposed to, you know, running over scenarios in your head, which isn't necessarily helpful.
That's true. So obviously we're going through this as a community, right, of accounting educators here. Are you seeing collaboration happening, and do you want to see more of that? What are your thoughts on that?
I think this has probably been a good prompt for people to connect within the higher ed community. Even within my own university, it's amazing how many new collaboration things have now sprung up in the last couple of weeks. Because we can no longer see each other in the corridors, all of a sudden Microsoft Teams is getting a full-on workout. Or being added to new groups, we're all discovering how to use it. And ironically, I thought, geez, I probably had a bit more chit-chat back and forth with my colleagues this week using Microsoft Teams than what I did when we're physically in the same building. So if anything, I think this could be a real positive to come out of this, is going, wait a minute, we can actually remain connected in different ways. So instead of just relying on the walk by in the corridor, hopefully some of these new communication methods will continue as we head, you know, back into normality, perhaps over the next 6 months.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. So we kind of talked about the in our early conversation about the challenges, and, you know, educators and students go through. So from your point of view, what's been working really well?
Sorry, hold on, the sound's just cutting out there again.
Yeah. So we kind of talked about the challenges, the
educators and students are both going through. I just wanted to ask you.
Sorry, still struggling with the microphone. Or it's just the sound's cutting it out. Sorry.
Okay, I'll try not to move. I think maybe. Can you hear me okay now? Yeah.
I can hear you okay now.
Yeah. So in this new way of working, Amy, what's been working well from your point of view?
So I think just trying to keep connected with everyone has worked well for me. So trying to keep in touch with colleagues, as I said, by email, by Microsoft Teams, trying to just be like, hey, what are you doing this week? Oh, okay. Is that how you're approaching your online lectures now? What methods are you using? What software are you using? Any hints and tips? So that kind of connection with colleagues has helped. And like I said, connecting with the students in that same kind of way, trying to keep up frequent topic announcements going through to their emails, frequent reminders of, hey, this is what we're doing this week. And if you do need some help, please, get in touch, let me know so that we can get that sorted out. So what's working well for me at the moment is around that connection part. Keeping organized has also helped. I must admit, I do this most of the time anyway, but having a nice little schedule drawn up of, okay, which lecture videos do I need to make? When do I need to get them online by? When do I have to have those 2 questions out? So just making sure then that that's happening on a regular basis, that all those things are getting updated in that online learning environment. Because I've always been a big fan of maintaining the LMS, the learning management system online most of the time anyway. But when that's now the students' main touch point into the topic, because we don't have these face-to-face classes anymore, I think it's more important than ever to try to keep an up-to-date, organized learning environment so they know that they can turn to that and they can get the materials they need.
Fantastic. So really, it's always really nice talking to you, Amy. Just kind of as we wrap up here, do you have an encouraging message for the rest of the community?
I think just trying to look at the positives. I know that's a very Pollyanna thing to say, but I think there will be positives coming out of this. For educators, I think the positive will be this new set of skills that we are learning and developing. If you always wanted to go, gee, I should really learn how to record videos and put them online. Well, circumstances have put us there. So now look at all the new tools and techniques that we have learned as educators. And that's a great thing to carry us forward into our teaching careers. And for students, just think, that grad employment market, that interview question. So tell us about a time when you faced a challenge and overcome it. What a fantastic edge does this year's class have, right? They'll be able to say, yeah, I remember a challenging time. All right, 2020, here's what happened during semester 1. So again, learning some new skills there, I'm sure will be a great thing for them, such as we've got group presentations and they're getting put online, so this is a new thing. We're learning a skill like we're using today, being able to talk over video conferencing software. So I think embracing the new skills that we're learning as a part of this challenge and looking at that from a positive side can help.
Thank you so much for that, Amy. It's great to catch up with you, and I'm sure we'll do this again.
Absolutely. Anytime you want to Zoom right now, I'm more than happy.
Yeah. Talk to you soon, Amy. Thank you.
Bye.